From inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next. And starting on the mound for the Rays, Drew Rasmussen. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous, sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
All right, ready to go here. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. And we're off and rolling in Tampa Bay. Fastball is outside. Sliced hard but foul. Tap to first.
That's foul.
It kicks foul. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him looking. One gone here. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
Just underway from Tropicana Field.
Hey!
That one to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first.
Bellinger.
2 down, base is empty. And here comes Bellinger. He's been a great free agent sign.
That's in. Ball.
There's a line drive to left field. And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Jason Domingo.
Quick move to first. Just
That's a
missed.
ball. Outside.
And the 1-0.
Hey!
Bellinger off of first with 2 away. In the air, right field. DeLuca under it. And that is that. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now at the chop for the bottom of the first. And pitching in this game, Brendan Beck. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
Stepping in, Jonathan Aranda. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Foul ball there. And that's a
Ball
little high. That's a laser base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, number baseman, number 50, Junior Caminero.
Outside, ball.
The 1-0.
Pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and down. A two-run homer. The Rays strike first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Cedric Mullins now at the plate. Here's a rocket to right field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. The throw into second, but he's in there easily.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And that one fouled off. Man at second. That clips the corner.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. This has been a good, productive lineup so far this year, currently ranking among the better teams in terms of total hits and runs per game.
Oh, Boog, this lineup puts the ball in play, and in an era of high strikeouts and big swings, increasing contact makes them dangerous. We'll see if this pitcher can get some support from the defense.
On the ground. Throw to first in time.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 21, Johnny
DeLuca next to him for the Rays. And a foul ball. The 0-1.
Ball.
Mullins on third with 2 out. Got Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. The Rays with a 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. That one's in there. Strike one.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Rasmussen goes 6'1", 210 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Ha! Nope, that's in.
Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
You know, Brooke, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. They trail things here 2-0. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Rays, Richie Palacios.
Nope, ball.
Just
That
missed.
missed. That's a ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Fastball for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Bellinger makes the grab. One up, one down.
Batting in, the shortstop, Taylor Wall.
Now a drag bunt, third base side.
That's foul.
And that's just foul. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. That just misses. Now 1-2.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. It's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
That one lifted to left. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 9,
Hunter Verduccia next to hit for the Rays. And a foul ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Rays held in check here, but they're on top 2-0. Back here in Tampa Bay, all set for the start of the inning. Max Schumann stepping in now for the Yankees. Fly ball down the line. DeLuca on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1.
Catcher, number 39, Ali Sanchez.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Missed inside with the curve. In the air, right field. DeLuca settles underneath it, and there's 2 away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Caught looking his first time up.
I'm a little surprised with how patient they've been against the fastball. They've taken a few for strikes now. I'd like to see him show some confidence by attacking those pitches.
Ball, that's down.
This one smoked on its way out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Yeehaw!
Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back here at Tropicana Field, here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Jonathan Aranda.
Ball.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
Ball. That's low.
That one
Ball.
missed. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. This one in the air, center field. Schumann has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Rays, the third baseman, number 13, Junior Caminero.
Ball.
Just
Nope, that's
missed.
outside. Ball.
Outside
Ball.
low. And now 3-0. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
And that's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So a man at first. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Doubled his first time up. That's a hit. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
Ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Two on, one out. Now
Yeah.
1-1. That clips the corner. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Now up for Tampa Bay, Victor Mesa Jr. trying to get the Rays on the board. Swing and a miss as he was late. Out to short. Volpe gets him easily, ends the inning. So the Rays strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Start of the fourth, and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. That one fouled off.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond. And they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The 2-2 now. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop. And they get the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder,
Man, Chris, a jump throw like that is certainly worthy of the StatCast treatment. Let's see what the numbers have to say about it.
Yeah, these are some favorable numbers, Boog. This is the type of play that showcases his arm strength. I mean, he made it look easy, but I promise you that's not a throw every shortstop can make, especially with that much behind it.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Tag, and he's safe. It's a hustle double.
The batter,
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
One out, runner at second. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 1 so far. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Inside move to second. Dominguez back in on a dive.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Man at second.
That's the ball.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Stays alive. One out, and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Takes it in for the out.
the batter number 13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
No, that's out.
Runner at second, 2 down. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a foul straight back. One, 2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Dominguez at second with 2 down. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Oh, right to the backstop. A wild pitch, and the tying run is now 90 feet away.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A 2-run blast. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 3-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. He's 0 for 1.
Hey!
2 down, nobody on.
Hey!
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2. Got him looking. That ends the frame. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for the Rays, Johnny DeLuca.
Number 21, Johnny DeLuca.
Out towards right center field. 1 away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Second baseman, Ricky Palacio.
Hey!
On the ground to the
Foul
left.
ball.
And it goes just foul. The 0-2.
Really good
ball.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Walls
Ball.
in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Walls wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and the strike call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Here's a 1-1. And there's
That's
a
the
ball.
ball.
In the air out towards right center. Tracks it down for the out. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're headed to the 5th. Yankees 3, the Rays 2. Back now in Tampa Bay. We go to the top of the 5th. Max Schumann stepping in now for the Yankees.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Ball.
Here's a 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now here's Trent Grisham.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Nope. Ball.
Next one
Ball.
is off the
Outside.
plate. Ball 2. And that skips into dirt.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Two down, nobody on. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
Outside,
That's
ball
out.
4.
Ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Grisham leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Drew Rasmussen will depart. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for the
Now a new
Rays,
pitcher for the Rays, number 70.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish.
Ball.
Two on, 2 outs.
Hey-ya.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Check swing. Went around. 2-2 now. Swing and a pop-up. And that's the 3rd out. Yanks strand a pair, but they still lead at 3-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the catcher for the Rays, Hunter Fiducia.
Ball.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. David Bednar, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Cruz also throwing. The 1-0.
Right
No,
now,
that missed.
behind
That's
the
the
count,
ball.
2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Just
No, that
missed. Jonathan Aranda next to bat for Tampa. Three-0 down. And ball 4
That's ball
there.
4.
Tying
Runner take
run
the base.
is on base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. The hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Misses again.
No, that's out.
5 in a row. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. That one hammered but pulled foul. Oh, he can't hang on. The flip, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Up next for the Rays, the 3rd baseman, number 13, Junior.
1 out man at first. Here's the 3rd baseman, Junior Caminero. He's already homered in this game.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one
Nope,
misses.
ball.
And the count 1-2.
That's a really good take.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
This guy's
That's
a
the ball.
fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That's a ball.
3-2 now. Cedric Mullins up next for the Rays.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
swing and a ball hammered left field, carrying well, and brings it in at the wall.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That missed. That's a ball.
And the 1-0.
Ball.
That one ripped, but foul. The 2-1. And that drops in for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next for the Rays.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Brendan Beck won't go any further tonight, and he had to battle. Nothing came easy in this start, but he leaves with the lead. New arm when we get back.
Now pitching for the
David Bednar taking over on the mound.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
First and second, 2 outs. Ryan Valade next to hit for the Rays. Right through there for a strike. Now the 0-1.
That's down. That's a ball.
And a big swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Yankees 3, the Rays 2. Back here at Tropicana Field. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So digging in,
Leading
Jason
off for the Yankees,
Dominguez.
The right fielder, Jason Dominguez.
And that is out of play.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That's a ball
And
down.
no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Ball. That's
That
up.
one misses. Ball 3. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
In the air, right side. DeLuca under it. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The relay throw. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with one away.
Second base, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He crushed one out of here earlier. An absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. And now the 0-1. There's the strike. One away with a runner at third. And we're in the top half of the sixth.
Too
No, that's
close
low.
for me,
Ball.
partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
That's
Ball.
a little bit low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
The 2-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One away with a runner at third. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Oh, he doesn't get the
That's
call.
the ball.
Full count now. Payoff pitch. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. Another homer. His second homer of the night, and they add to their lead. It's 5-2.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. I'm sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball, and a nice round tripper.
Foul ball. The 0-1. Fastball right back to the mound. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Matt Schumann.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Max Schumann. That one
That's the ball.
close, ruled a ball. And it's 1-0. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 2 down, nobody on. Pulls that one foul. And the 0-2. That was the
That's
sweeper,
low.
but
That's
it
a ball.
missed.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
That's up. That's a ball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's down and in. Popped up. And that is that. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 5-2. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Well, we go bottom
Leading off
six,
for the
and
Rays,
stepping in for the
the
Rays,
left
Victor
fielder,
Mesa
number
Jr.
25, Victor Mesa Jr.
Now that's smacked to right center. And a bad jump puts this one out of reach. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice line drive to the pull side, bet it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Well, these Rays really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
In the dirt, throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position.
Really good read by the runner there. His secondary lead, he anticipates the trajectory going down and gets a really nice jump up to second base. Now he's in scoring position. He's taken away the double play opportunity.
Man at second. Going to count 1-2.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
A little bit low.
Ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes. This to third. McMahon fires across the diamond. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Richie.
So now with 1 away and a man at second, Richie Palacios, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Chisholm throws to first in time, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 6, shortstop, Taylor. Whoa.
Ball out.
Check swing called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2 goes down looking. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. 7th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 5, the Rays 2.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Kevin Kelly.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
Foul ball there. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one 95 to finish him off.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. Yankees up by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch misses inside, and 1-1. That's a strike. Attacked with the sweeper. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Stays alive. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22, Ben Wright.
That one hit the knees for a strike. Popped up. Brings it in. And that is that. 1-2-3, go the Yankees. They're still out in front 5-2. Bottom of the 7th, and now the catcher for the Rays, Hunter Fiducia. The Rays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
And there's the strike. Now he's challenging the called strike. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. This one in the air, center field. Schumann drops steps, heads back on it. And there's one away.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter,
Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Rays, the third baseman, number 13.
Now here is Junior Caminero. He's already homered here in this one. Ground ball left side.
Foul.
And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And that's in there at the knees.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And 1-2. Bounced up the middle. Volpe on the run, throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They trail at 5-2.
Now pitching.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Cam Boozer.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
And that's
No, that
downstairs
missed. That's
and
a ball.
outside. That one fouled off. 1-1 now. And that one
Ball.
is inside. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In the air to left center. Mesa under this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Jason Domingo.
No, that's
Moving in the
outside. Ball.
bullpen, Craig Kimbrell, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
The 1-1. And a strike in there.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That one ran inside, almost got him. And down on strikes. 2 gone now. 2 down, base is empty. Anthony Volpe will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Tap foul at the plate. Late with the swing there.
Now he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I'll tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Ball.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup out number 3. So the Yanks go in order, and it remains 5-2.
Now pitching for the
Back
Yankees.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Camilo Doval. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Leading off for the Reds, the center fielder, Cedric Muller.
Movement in the Yankees pen, Jake Bird, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Just missed.
No, that's down.
That's a really
Ball.
good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at bat to hit.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one out now.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
Just
Ball.
missed.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Next to the Reds, the left
Victor
fielder,
Mesa
number
Jr.
25,
getting ready to hit. 1 for 3.
Jr.
Heat ha!
And he'll 1. Right through there for a strike. Doval, in his 5th season, he features a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. This one chopped up the middle. Oh, a great flip. There's one. On to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Number 21, Johnny Gianluca.
Mesa off of first with 2 away. Right back to him on the mound. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. The Rays strand just the 1, and the deficit remains 5-2.
Leading off for the Yankees,
So up next,
the second
Jazz
baseman,
Chisholm
Jazz
Jr. looking for his 3rd home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his 2nd of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That's the ball low.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Hoo-yah!
Swings through that one for strike 2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Cam Boozer departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So they turn to Craig Kimbrell, 25th appearance of the year for him. And now the center fielder, Max Schumann. 0 for 3 in this one. High fly ball, right field. DeLuca settles under this one, and that'll do it. It's the Yankees 5, the Rays 2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jake Bird. A chance at his first save of the year.
Leading off for the Rays, the second baseman, Ricky Palacios.
In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
The 1-1. That's through there for a strike. Outside low, and the count's full. Fights it off, he'll see another. And a payoff pitch. Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
The batter, number 6, shortstop, Taylor.
Down low, it kicks away. To second, in there safely. And now a man into scoring position.
As a closer, he's out there in that role for a reason, but even they lose the handle on one here and there, especially with all the nasty stuff coming out of bullpens these days. He's making it a little interesting here.
The Yankees trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Ripped to right. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Number 9, Hunter.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Hunter Fiducia.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Swing and a ground ball.
That ball's
and that's just foul. 2-1 now. Just
Nope,
missed.
ball.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner around second. To third. And he's got no chance. He's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
So it's their last chance in this one. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. And he can't come up with it. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
And that'll do it.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long